Now here's another example of my multiple off-camera lighting solutions. So the light sphere is when you're shooting indoors like a wedding or a portrait and you want to have soft fill. The snoots, these guys right over here, are used if you want to have a very dramatic lighting that excludes all of the other lighting. So what I've done here is I've shown you these two photographs were taken within a second of each other. And look at the difference. The one on the right is available light. The one on the left is with my flash systems. And I'll show you how easy this is. It's very, very simple to set this up. And so this is how it's set up. So I have a flash on the stand, like you'll see. And then it's just a regular bedroom. There she is. So you see there's one strobe behind her, one in front. And then when we fire, we get that very cool look, which is what we'll do today. So the way that it works with the snoots, in comparison to the light sphere, is the snoots, of course, are black. And they also have a grill on the front. These grills direct light in a cylinder, in a very, very tight cylinder. And so when I light up like that, the one light will cut across and give a very dramatic look. You can do this for black and white, you can do this for whatever, and it gives a very dramatic look. When you add the second light, you can backlight, or you can actually add color, and there's a lot of things I can do with that, even outdoors. So like right here, I have the one light on and another light in the rear in color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some sample photographs of before and after with our beautiful model here. And I've chosen well, I didn't choose it, you guys set up the stage, but it's kind of an ugly background, and I'm going to make it very dramatic. I'm going to teach you how to make a pretty cool studio out of nowhere. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do multiple lights. And this guy right here is my radio, and it's going to send signal to the other snoots, which are completely color. They will exclude everything else in the room. And what I like about those is that, let me put this on manual, and let's see, I'm going to go up to, you see right now I have a flash unit on. I can take the shutter speed up to 1/4000th of a second. This thing here will send a flash signal to the flash at 1/4000th of a second, which will then block out all of the available light. So what I have here is a couple of snoots, and these snoots can hold color. Let me just do one first, so it'll be kind of cool to show you how dramatic I can be with this. So what's important is this looking right at you? So this is just for fun. We're just going to play around and see how that looks. So this is just one flash off camera. Okay, let's do it in black and white also. Black and white's pretty. Put this in black and white, and then I'm going to take it to ISO 100 and okay, so let me show you what I've done here. ISO 100, 1/4000th of a second. If I were to take a picture without the flash, I'll turn the flash off right now. You'll see that it'll be completely dark. It's literally black, okay? So what that means is that I took a picture, but it was so underexposed that nothing showed. Now, I'm going to add the flash back in. So now the flash is on, the camera's going to start previewing, and then we will go like that, and I've got a very dramatic effect. Go ahead and look toward the light. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. And nice. Okay, so if you want to do some kind of a cool headshot look that might be very dramatic, you can do something like that. Now, we can add colors to the mix in the background, which I'm going to do. Let's put in red. And I can put the red tab inside the throat. There's a little knob here. I can just push this guy in and then it'll stick. Okay, so now I've got red inside. And then I'll put in the dome, which will hold everything together. And then I'm going to take this over to behind her, and we're going to make a very interesting looking background. So You know what I might have you do? No, you're actually fine where you are. Just like that. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so there is the red color. And if I want to make it deeper, I can change the background just by changing the ratio up here. Plus, minus, 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 minus. Try one like this. Good. Okay, so that is red. Let me try blue. Nice. Okay, so I've just created a blue background. I'm going to throw the red on top of it, make a purple. We'll try that. I know it's a crowded bus here, isn't it? Let's see. Purple. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And I can go outside, which I'm going to do in a minute, and do another shoot outdoors. And if you're outdoors, you can be like, you can make the sky look dark. You can turn the light down by simply changing the ISO and the shutter speed until the available light goes completely away. Or you can mix it, and that's the fun part. One thing about the modern way of shooting flash is now you can shoot on manual. And with high-speed sync, in the old days I could only shoot up to maybe 1/200th of a second. With high-speed sync, I can shoot up to 1/4000th, 1/8000th of a second, black out all of the available light, and then add in flash, which would be at perfect exposure, and then add in very gently the available light until you tune it into your liking. So that's kind of the fun part. Speed lights now take the place of a studio. You can create any look you want anywhere, indoors, outdoors. You can create cool backgrounds, dramatic lighting with just these two little tiny units. And then of course, when you're shooting events or portraits, the softness of the light sphere is what we want. If you go to YouTube and look for my name, Gary Fong, you'll see we've got like 700 videos to teach you how to use flash. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, is teaching people how to empower themselves with flash. And one thing that we've done is called an ugly room series, where I find the most god-awful, terrible place to shoot. I set up a small number of lights and I make spectacular lighting.